You've heard of the dangers of building a house of cards, but what about a tower of dice? Today, our eyes and our hands are on Teeter Tower in this Dexterrrrific episode of Little Big Thumbs. Sandwiches of tiles and dice are what we're stacking and building in Teeter Tower as we try to build a tasty work of art that even Pete the Cat would be proud of. The game is designed by Aaron Crow and Ryan Scott and is published by Gamewright. In this video, we'll show you how to play the game and share a few words on why we think Teeter Tower is so dexterrific. So let's get to it and learn how to play this game. To set up Teeter Tower, you'll first need to decide how difficult you want the game to be. Select the 12 or 15 tiles you'll be playing with, determine if any of them are going to be twisted tiles, and then sort them into 3 piles by color. Fill the cloth bag with all of the 6-sided dice and set the capstone die and tile nearby. Place the big white block in the middle of your playing space where everyone can reach it, and with that, we are all set up to play the game. Now, Teeter Tower is a cooperative dexterity game, and the only way to win is by stacking all of the tiles on top of this base block, and then placing this capstone tile and its matching die on top of that tower. If your cloth bag runs out of dice before the tower is built, or any game piece falls and lands on the playing space, the game immediately ends and everyone loses. Each Teeter Tower turn involves 3 steps. Step 1. Drawing 4 dice out of the bag and giving them a roll. Step 2. Choosing one of the 3 available tiles to place on top of the tower. And Step 3. Placing any number of your 4 dice on that newly placed tile. So long as no part of the tower topples onto the table, the turn passes to the next player. The most impactful decisions of the game are deciding which tile to place on the tower and how many of your 4 dice will wind up on that tile. Each tile is colored red, blue, and this yellowish green, and also features a number of funky shapes with some numbers in the middle of them. A die matching the color of the tile can be placed in any zone matching that same color. A die matching one of the numbers on the tile can be placed within the borders of that number's shape. And if you have a die matching both the color and the number, it can go on either space or even overlap between the two. Each tile must be placed directly in line with the tile beneath it, unless the top tile is a twisted tile with one of these outline markers. In that case, the new tile must line up with the dotted line, potentially creating balance issues in your tower later in the game. Discussing with your teammates which tile to place on top of the tower that turn, where to place each of the dice, and even which orientation the tile winds up on top of that tower is tremendous fun and positively filled with a healthy, playful tension. And because Teeter Tower is truly a straightforward cooperative game, it works perfectly as a solo dexterity challenge with absolutely no changes to the rules. Normally, I like my games to have a goofy theme or story behind it, but the simplicity of Teeter Tower has a sort of a retro charm to it, as if it were pulled straight out of the 1990s. All the boxes missing are some goofy kids making goofy faces as they watch this goofy tower tumble down all around them. Speaking of goofy kids, when introducing Teeter Tower to my own children, we started with just 6 tiles, both to make for a quicker game and to give them a chance of actually winning. When we didn't win that first game, they immediately asked to play again. And when we failed the second time, we played again and again until we had played 6 consecutive games of Teeter Tower. So needless to say, this has been an addictively successful hit in our home. At the same time, Teeter Tower is a tremendous game to play with a group of adults. So long as you're playing with folks who like cooperative games, stacking games, and don't mind cleaning up a dicey mess when those first games end in disaster, Teeter Tower is a game that is pretty much a guaranteed winner. So for those reasons, we are pleased to announce that Teeter Tower has been awarded the Golden Thumb as a game that is equally amazing for both little players and big players. And recently we pledged that for every game that wins the Golden Thumb Award, we are going to give away a copy of that game to one lucky member of the LittleBigThumbs family. If you're watching this video within the first week of it being posted, you can enter our giveaway by making sure that you are subscribed to the LittleBigThumbs YouTube channel and leave a comment on this video. Perhaps you might mention your own favorite stacking dexterity game, or maybe a game that gives you those retro vibes, or maybe just mention how keen you are to play Teeter Tower. Whatever your comment is, leave it in response to this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and then you will be entered to win a copy of Teeter Tower. The perfect Dexterrrrific game is one that is well made, easy to learn, and has gameplay that is addictive and exciting. Teeter Tower has all that and more, with various ways to make the game more challenging or even throttle back the difficulty to accommodate younger players. If you like dexterity games the way we like dexterity games, we cannot recommend Teeter Tower highly enough. If you want to learn more about how to get this game onto your own table, check out the links in the description of this video. And that just about does it for this video, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Gamewright for giving us a chance to try Teeter Tower before its release, and for supporting our Golden Thumb Award giveaway. And until next time, whether you've got little players or big players, make sure that you're playing games that make your thumbs go way up. Bye for now.